2017 report of the Auditor General of the Federation, released in July 2019, shows that 11 agencies have never submitted any financial statement since inception. Several other parastatals were indicted for other violations of statutory financial reporting obligations. With this, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project says there is ample evidence to conclude that corruption remains a major challenge in ministries, departments, and agencies in Nigeria. Kemi Foladiemo has more.
The report also reveals that 160 agencies defaulted in the submission of audited accounts for 2016, while 265 agencies defaulted in submission of audited accounts for 2017. This SERAP briefing is titled "Above the Law: How MDAs are Getting Away with Corruption in Nigeria." The analysis of the 2017 report highlights these infractions to include irregularities in payments and unauthorized deductions from Federation accounts, all valued at more than 2.06 trillion naira. The Federal Ministry of Justice, Nigeria Ports Authority, and the National Examination Council topped the list of several parastatals that paid for goods or services not yet supplied or rendered in violation of the Financial Regulations 708 and the Public Procurement Act, amounting to 24.29 billion naira alone out of 28.26 billion.
I don't think we're as powerless as we think. There are social media, there's phone calls. I could recall someone put the phone numbers and email addresses of the National Assembly members online. Yeah, you can make it a point of, if it's a point, it's something very important, you can send it to them and let them know that as members of the Public Accounts Committee and as members of the National Assembly, they should pressurize the members of the executive to make sure that MDAs don't get away with the non-retirement of public funds.
The country is bleeding, and we need to, block all of those leakages. And I have always said and continue to say that Nigeria, yes, does have revenue crisis. We need to up revenue. We need to expand the economy. But much more importantly, that what we are generating currently, we need to make sure that they are effectively and efficiently utilized, such that everybody can be a part of it.
Speakers also stressed the need for anti-corruption bodies to have increased capacity and independence, as well as fiscal accountability at all levels of government and the National Assembly.
The National Assembly budget has never been open to the public. The only time they did that was in 2017. And when we had that budget information, it was only about 8 pages document. So it now comes to the question that why are we going to have 8 pages document for a budget of about 125 billion naira? So we have to see a proper breakdown of the National Assembly budget. We have to see how much the federal government is actually spending, the breakdown of the expenditure. We know that the National Assembly is not a revenue body or the agencies. The only thing that happens in the National Assembly is expenditure. So the citizens have the right to know what the National Assembly is using their money to do.
Two takeaways at the end of this presentation is the need to urgently pass an audit act that will grant full autonomy to the Office of the Auditor General of the Federation. And the other is to deny any MDA that doesn't present its audited report its allocation for the next year. Kemi Foladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.